Hello, and thanks for joining us at Snow Globe Rescue. I'm Tony, and with me is Allie.
Hello.
And this is number 4 and the final globe in the our experiment series here, where we're going to make a video where we compare glycerin to glue to baby oil and just plain water. And this is the final globe here. This one, we're going to use baby oil in this one today. And this is one that we found at the thrift store. Free Kittens. It's like a box of kittens, and it's pretty simple, but Allie likes it.
Yeah, I think it's cute. I'm not generally a cat person. I've had cats and I've had dogs my whole life. I'm generally more of a dog person, but I thought it was cute, and I don't have anything like it. So
right. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this air bubble by replacing the water, which is turning yellow. And it looks like we might need to stick this figurine back down to the stopper down here. So we'll do all of that and then fill this up with baby oil and see how it works. Okay, stick around. Let's start by taking this cover off. Let's see how much glue they used. We might need to put some heat on this with the hairdryer, but let's just check and see. Yeah, the San Francisco Music Box. They always, these things don't budge. Okay, we're gonna need some heat.
Feel bad for that cat. They kicked his ass out. You notice that?
Yeah, he's trying to get back in the globe. I don't know what happened. Okay.
He caused some kind of commotion.
Mm-hmm. Let's try right up here. All right. It's off. Okay. We know this music box works, so we'll set that aside. And oh, interesting.
Huh.
This is something I have not seen before. First of all, there are 2 different colors of glue in here, and only partially on the stopper. As a matter of fact, that was the only glue that was on the stopper, but it has this ring on it with a screw. Now, I've seen globes that have like a metal clip that you pull it together with like needle nose pliers, and you put it in, and when it expands, it holds the stopper to the globe. It looks like this is a similar device where you expand this against the stopper and then run the screw down, and I guess this is what puts the pressure instead of having to put the hot glue on there. So let's start out by...
It seems like it's probably easier than that, because that metal ring that we took out of that one globe, that, remember how difficult that was to get it, to get it out? At least this one with the screw, I would think it would be easier to take that out and put it back in.
Well, we'll see. See if I can figure out how to put this back together.
Maybe we should have taken
a
picture
of it.
No,
I see how it works. I see how it works now. Yeah, I'll be able to put that back together. Okay, so now we got to pop this ring out of here. Let me just, there we go. Got it. All right, so this is the ring that was inside. Hold on, get this piece of glue off of there. Okay. This is the ring that was inside the stopper. This piece right here fits in here it's like a wedge, and then when you tighten it down, it holds this apart. And so that's interesting. It's the first time I've seen a globe use this, so that's interesting. And there's really, well, there's a little bit. Hold on, there's a little bit of glue to remove here. Let's go ahead and take that off. Not much, just a little bit right here. Okay, there we go. Let me get that glue out of there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why there's 2. It's like they had one color glue to secure the base, and then another color glue over the stopper. So interesting. Okay, so hold that, please. All right, I'm gonna get my needle nose pliers.
Do we want to mark it so we keep the orientation?
That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna use since we want to make sure it's facing the right way, we're gonna mark the stopper in here, and then make a mark in the base, and that way we can easily line it up. All right, so grab the stopper with the needle nose, and it's coming up pretty easy. All right, so let's get these cats out of here. All right, so
another interesting mounting base.
Yeah, so there's the cats, and it looks like, now I'm not sure if this came separated from the base, but
No, I don't
it's attached in the middle. But you know what? It's only attached in the very center. We could glue this all the way down if you want. So we'll decide here in a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, clean up the globe, and we'll be back. All right, so we cleaned the figurine, and we determined that this was never meant to be glued down to the stopper. There's a connection right in the middle, and this it has to float. So we're gonna leave it that way. However, while we were cleaning it, it appears that the glue holding this piece of the figurine down wasn't holding too well, and it came off. So we're gonna have to glue this back down, and we're gonna put this on there with some Zap-A-Gap. So let me go ahead and get that out, and we'll fix this figurine up just like new. Okay, so I'll put a drop there, and there we go. That should do it. And then I will position the figurine and hold it there until it dries. All right, we'll come back when this is dry. Okay, the figurine is now secure. Everything looks good. Can't even tell that it came off. We're gonna set that aside for now. Okay, so this is the part where things are different. And if you saw the previous 3 videos, you already know what this is. But for anyone who did not watch those videos, we normally use the clear Elmer's glue, which is a recognized substitute for glycerin. But we're doing a comparison video between glycerin, glue, and baby oil, which is the 3 things that I found were most popular to use in these globes. And so we're going to use baby oil today. And we just got this at the pharmacy. And the information that I found online said that when you use baby oil, you use straight baby oil. You just fill the globe with baby oil. I found a lot of sites that said, add a few drops of baby oil to the water. And honestly, it doesn't work. This is oil, that's water, and they don't mix. And I tried it in a glass, and yeah. I thought maybe baby oil was some special kind of oil, but it's not. It doesn't mix with water just like any other oil. So this has to be used straight. So, Ali, if you could hold this, I'm going to go ahead and fill this about 3/4 of the way with baby oil. Hopefully I have enough baby oil. I just thought about it.
Is that the only bottle you bought?
This is 14 ounces. And if this thing holds 2 cups, that's 16 ounces. I may have to buy another baby oil. I didn't even consider that. So, well,
nope.
All right, so 1 bottle of baby oil did not fill the globe up, so I need to go get some more baby oil, and I'll be back so we can finish this up. All right. Well, it took a couple of days, but I finally made it to the store and got some more baby oil, and so we can go ahead and finish this. I will say that this has been the most expensive globe to fix because each one of these bottles of baby oil is $5.25. I went through one and I had to buy another one. So we're going to keep the remaining baby oil and do some smaller globes with it. But yeah, if you have 1 or 2 globes that you're going to do, this might be good. But If you're going to do a
not
bunch of them,
yeah.
it's going to be way too expensive.
Not cost effective at
But
all.
we're going to see what the effect is. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this figurine back in. Allie, if you could, let's bring this down over here. If you could hold that.
I gotta put the glitter in first.
Oh, that's right. You got to put the glitter in. I almost forgot about
You
that.
trying to sideswipe my glitter?
I forgot that we.
Let's hear that, folks.
It's been 2 days. Come on. I forgot.
Hear that, folks? Trying to steal my glitter moment. I'm gonna use a little bit of sunshine.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
All right.
And then we're gonna use a little bit of, so an eighth of sunshine and then an eighth of iridescent white.
All right.
Give or take the part that spills out.
Okay. And all right.
So let's you wanna, should we stir it
No,
up or no?
it's fine. It's straight baby oil because before we had like the water and the glue and all that. So this is gonna be fine.
Okay.
All right. So we've got the mark here on the base and we've got our mark here on the stopper. We're just gonna line that up and make sure it is facing in the proper direction. Let's see here. Yeah, can you hold that?
Yep.
All right. My big fingers are too big to get in here and move this around. So I'm gonna use this and there we go. Okay, so that's lined up. All right, so now.
For you not to push on the cap.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to push the stopper in. And it should go in pretty easy because this is oil. So I imagine it'll just slip right in. Maybe, let's see. We'll find out. Oh yeah, no, it's going in pretty easy. All right, so let's go ahead and get that stopper even with the lip of the globe like it is right now. Okay. It's lined up perfectly.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. See, there's those air bubbles I was telling you about. So we need to make sure all those air bubbles are out before.
Well, we have a giant air bubble in there.
We have a giant air bubble. We want all those little air bubbles from the.
The baby oil is very thick.
It is, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to use the new baby oil now to get that huge air bubble out.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and pour some in this glass here, and then I will get it with the syringe. Syringe is like, what is this? This is not water. All right, let's try that. All right, so let me get the edge of the.
Woo!
Let me get the edge of the stopper here. Oh wow, the air is just kind of coming out on its own. That's weird. Okay. So let me get this syringe in there.
Smells like baby oil.
Yeah, it has
Baby oil
like
smells. I
yeah.
forgot what baby oil smells like.
Yeah, so the globe smells nice.
Yeah, I mean it smells like fresh, powdery, like baby oil.
I guess so, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's so slippery. Everything's like sliding all over the place. Okay, so
Oof.
there's the. Let's see here. We'll get that air bubble to the very top there, and then we'll start filling the globe up. And
We're doing our best not to get it everywhere.
yeah, I'm gonna try not to let this go everywhere because it is oil. Okay, so let's see how we did here. Okay, there's a couple of air bubbles.
You got oil everywhere.
There's a couple of air bubbles. So we're gonna let this sit for a minute, and we're gonna let all these air bubbles come out, and we're gonna give it one more shot. So we'll be right back. All right, so we let the globe sit for a bit and let all the air bubbles accumulate, and we just went ahead and took that last air bubble out
Excuse me.
off camera, and there's no air bubble in there right now. Now the thing is, since we're using oil, there's oil like all over the stopper and everything. We don't think the hot glue is going to stick to this. I mean, we could try cleaning it off with alcohol or something, but I still don't think it's gonna stick too well. So the stopper, the stopper came with this ring, which actually is a good thing that we're using the baby oil on this one because it came with this ring. And I mentioned earlier that we had a different kind of ring. Here it is right here. This ring was in another globe that we took apart for parts. And this just basically, you squeeze this and you put it in the stopper and let it go, and it holds it against the sides to kind of like prevent the water from escaping. So this one works on a different principle. It has a little wedge here, and then that wedge fits in here. And then when you tighten the screw, it actually expands the ring to actually put pressure against the stopper. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back into the globe here and tighten that down to hold that in place. And we're not gonna use any glue on this one. Okay, I finally managed to get that ring onto the stopper successfully. No air bubble. And I will tell you right now, we will probably never use baby oil again because it's a mess.
It's a mess.
The baby oil is everywhere. The tools, I'm having trouble. I had a heck of a time getting this ring on here because all of the oil was making it slip, and finally we got it in there. So
retrospect, if you're gonna use baby oil, put on a pair of gloves. I think that might have helped a little bit, but I didn't think about it.
It makes I've never worked with baby oil before, but yeah, to get the air bubbles out and to get the cup, the stopper in, and everything else, we ended up with baby oil everywhere. Everything's slippery, so we got to get some alcohol. And we're going to wipe everything down with alcohol, get all that baby oil. So we finally got all the oil. And now we're going to put the cover on. So we're going to put the 3 dots of glue we normally put on there. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put the music box back on. Okay. We're going to let that glue cool, and then we'll take a look at it. All right, so she's all finished up. There she is. Despite the fact that we had a hell of a time putting this thing together because of the oil, it looks good. It came out all right. But like I said, I will never use baby oil again. It was a mess. It was hard to work with.
Atrocious.
everything was slippery. The stopper and everything else. So, and it's expensive.
Yes,
it's very expensive. I had to spend $10 to buy enough baby oil to fill this globe. So
absolutely not worth it.
Yeah, and the cleanup was ridiculous. So, anyways,
and I'm gonna nerd out here for a minute, people. Okay, because I have a feeling that if some of you were like me, you probably maybe have seen this show, Trading Spaces. I'm gonna nerd out. There's an episode where the girl hates brown, and she's like, "I hate brown." I'll tell you right now, I hate baby oil. So it's just a nod to another really cool show. Yes. And y'all who've seen that show understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Thanks, peeps. That's all I wanted to say. Now,
aside from the fact that the baby oil was difficult to work with and made a mess, the final result is actually pretty good. And it's what I thought, because the baby oil is not very viscous. It's kind of thin. But as you can see, the baby oil is very clear, just like water. You can see through it, no problem. There's no cloudiness. There's no refraction of light or anything. Now, what's interesting is the glitter in this baby oil hangs there for quite a while. So I'm going to shake this up, get all that glitter up there, and what you'll notice, it sits up there and it kind of circulates for a little bit. Then once it stops moving, then it all kind of rains down to the bottom. It's kind of interesting. But with the baby oil, it just slowly falls. And it takes like probably twice as long as the glycerin or the glue. So as you can see, the glitter is still falling.
Yeah, although I do think the glue is much better with more glue in it.
Yes, so if you haven't seen that video, the glue, we actually used twice as much glue as we normally do. And it was a good effect. So yeah. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. And so the next video is going to be the comparison of the 4, and we'll see how they compare to each other. So join us for that video. Thank you for watching this one, and we appreciate all our subscribers and all the comments that we're getting. Thank you very much, and we'll see you then.
Thanks.